Hello, Guardians. Alchemist here. Hope you're having a good day, and if you aren't, don't let what happens at the start ruin the rest of your day. Earlier this week, you Guardians have rallied yourselves to provide me with a brilliant surprise. We are now 500 Guardians stronger, so I'd like to thank you for your support, your likes, and your comments. I will be working heavily to get content on a regular basis, and I hope you enjoy what I provide. Many people have been calling Bequest a DPS meta, and I do agree that it does have the best sword stats out of many of the weapons within here, but I also understand that many people do not want to do raiding in order to get what they want, whether it's trouble organizing a team or other priorities. Another problem is that one of the strongest swords out there, the Lament, has the ability to push Crota around, and whilst that sword can output extremely high damage, the fact that it makes it much more troublesome for you and your friends to deal damage against Crota is definitely an extreme downer as well. There is one sword that provides a cleaving alternative to what exists currently and can provide decent alternative damage similar to the Bequest, and even more so if the right setup is provided. Meet the Caretaker, a solar adaptive frame weapon from Season of Defiance. It can also roll with relentless strikes and surrounded just like the Bequest. And whilst Bequest does have stronger main stats, especially when crafted, Bequest has the highest damage total. However, the difference can be more than made up for with a few rapid additions to our blade. The first addition is Monochromatic Maestro. It states that dealing with matching ability damage amplifies the damage of the weapon that matches the corresponding subclass. This means that Scorch damage will maintain the overall buff. Each Scorch stack that is applied will reset the timer back to 5 seconds. Theoretically, this does mean that the buff could have 100% uptime as long as Scorch stacks are maintained. Luckily for us, all the solar classes that are present to us can perform scorching damage throughout an extended period of time. However, this is certainly not the end involving damage bonuses. Radiant is also a bonus that could be taken advantage on top of this. We could also maintain our damage uptime from Radiant and Monochromatic Maestro even further with Fragments. Ember of Torches states that powered melee attacks provide us with Radiant. Ember of Ashes provides more Scorch stacks to combatants. Ember of Solace provides increased duration on Radiant. Ember of Singeing provides us with class ability regeneration for both Hunter and Warlock. Feel free to use some other fragments, Titans. But lastly, we'll finish out with Ember of Benevolence to increase our regeneration to grenade, melee, and class ability regeneration. Next up on our list is a team comp. For a one-phase shred, I believe Tether Hunter instead of Tractor Cannon would be nice. Now, I'm going to get some odd look because Tractor's debuff is used to make shield breaks easier. However, you can still use two swords to peel off Crota's overshield. The combination to perform this is as follows: light attack, heavy attack, super attack, heavy attack. This will guarantee rip off a shield without the assistance of a debuff. All you would need is a well. Which leads us into our next class. The obvious choice is a Well Warlock, as this will help us stay alive and will help us maintain Radiant buff and damage towards Crota. And finally is Titans. I believe the new Banner of War aspect would do wonders for your team, further extending the sword's damage buff. The weapon, with a little bit of additional help, does provide some serious damage. And with a different composition other than Tractor Cannon, I do believe that we would have definitely one-phased. As for that, I would like to thank my fire team, Xena Ryu, Murdox, Speedy, I can't believe I'm saying this, Savathoon's Womb, and Simple Nick. If you want to be featured in one of these things, my Discord is in the description if you want to do some group up stuff. With that said, this is Alchemist. Like, subscribe, and have a good one.